He tweaked his fucking ankle on the camera, dude.
They looked at it. They said it wasn't. They said he just missed them.
His worst game was like 12, 10, and 11. 12 blocks. Like, come on, guys. It's not even close.
I was like, something's got to be going wrong at home. Like something.
To not just go up and dunk it on Trae
I was
Young.
concerned for like something bad.
The plane would never wait 2 hours for a player in San Antonio.
Absolutely not. And you're not in San Antonio as a player if you're 2 hours late to anything. It's disrespectful if you don't give that. That man deserves a statue everywhere he's walked. I promise, school. He's one of the best like celebrities of all time. Everywhere he's stepped his foot and made a home.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the latest edition of No Fouls Given, presented by DraftKings. I'm Big Waz, joined as always by my esteemed co-hosts, NBA champions and legends, Paul Pierce, Danny Green. We got an incredible show for you guys. We're going to get right into that. But first, make sure you go download that DraftKings Sportsbook app right now and use that code NFG at sign-out. Let's get right into it. Woo!
Yeah.
Eastern Conference is heating up.
Mm-hmm.
Pistons, CAVS, Game 5, man. That was a hell of a game. OT thriller.
Popcorn.
CAVS come back down 9 with 2.5 minutes to go to force OT, then ultimately win it. James Harden came through for them after an off night from Donovan Mitchell.
Came through big, bro.
By the way, I got to say, man, like, I don't understand why the camera dude's got to be there. He tweaked his fucking ankle on the camera dude shit.
They looked at it. They said it wasn't. They said he just missed them. Did you see it?
Who you talking about?
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan
Early in the game,
Mitchell.
he tweaked his ankle. He got a layup, and he stepped right before the line and tweaked his heel, but it looked like he just missed them.
I'm not saying you got to fire these
I'm with
camera
you,
dudes.
but it's not in the way. It's like
It's
you're
like,
right.
bro, y'all got cameras flying all over the building. Like, put these guys somewhere else.
Yeah. So what's the name? He stepped off, and he just
And
missed
boom.
it. He just missed them. You gotta look at it.
I don't know if his actual the heel ball
hit
of
him.
his foot.
The ball's foot didn't, but the heel we weren't
heel,
sure.
and it made him like react, and that's what made him twist it.
I think so.
I'm just like, bruh,
When I saw it, I thought it was a freak accident too. I'm like, wait, they like his heel might have got him, but it didn't from the other angle.
There you go, turning right
he
there.
He tripped
He
it, but
turned his ankle
Right there,
But
in
I
that
think he
flip.
reacted to his joint, just tapping his joint. Just
Yeah.
enough, and he tweaked it, and that affected his play for the rest of the game, bro. Like, he was game, but like,
yeah.
you know, Asar Thompson is a great player, but he had this guy in a straight jacket, pretty much.
Play good defense, man. I mean, he had an off night. He had some good looks.
Yeah, he missed a bunch of good.
He missed a
open
lot
threes,
of
too.
good looks because they
Corner
had good
threes.
ball movement. They swung it. They found each other. Like they played good team basketball. But again, credit to them. They played good defense. But yeah, when I saw that play, I was like, man, what the hell? I thought that was kind of strange. But yeah, you're right. Camera guys, they should be a little bit further back. A little. The camera's big. The camera's good enough to see.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Just move back. I'm not saying get rid of them. You know, we want the guys to be able to feed their family, but like, move them back.
It's a
You're
little.
gonna probably have to get rid of a couple $10,000 courtside seats to do that.
I don't know. It's a little
We
extra.
can figure it out,
A foot.
Chris.
I think a foot
we
could
can
have been.
figure it out,
He
bro.
could have did a foot. That one. There's a lot of space underneath that basket. I don't know if you've seen that, but there was some space there. He could have been. You know.
Yeah, it's not like when Dennis Rodman was kicking guys in the nuts and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
there was some
After
space there.
falling on guys.
There was some space there.
But yeah, I thought it was
see?
a crazy win by the Cavs, P,
Yeah.
to come back, make a bunch of big shots down the stretch, get some stops finally. What do you think about Game 5?
I mean, hats off to Cleveland. I didn't think they was going to do it.
Yeah.
They haven't won on the road all series. Detroit seemed like they was in control for most of the game, had momentum in the fourth. And then, you know, Cleveland slaps a trap on Kane in the center, and they didn't know what they didn't know what to do. like it was like Weekend at Bernie's or something. They were just they didn't know what the hell to goddamn do. I was like, man. and it just they didn't make the necessary adjustments. And man, this series could be over. But I still think defensively, Detroit can play better defense in the next couple games and allow their defense to create offense. That's something they haven't done in the last couple games. And if you see the first 2 games, defense created a lot of offense, forcing turnovers. James have cleaned up his turnovers now. So they got to find ways to create offense with their defense because they don't have a lot of scoring if, Tobias Harris is off like he was, because we know Cade Cunningham's going to give you the business. He's going to get his off. But they need a second and a third guy to have a solid game. They got Jenkins who played well, but they need Tobias to get you that 20 and efficient shooting.
Yeah.
What about you, Dan?
Couple thoughts. Hats off to Cleveland, man. They did what they were supposed to do. Max Strus was incredible. Like, he was unbelievable in that game. He kind of
some huge
brought
buckets.
them back, man. Some steals too.
Ripping Cade in the backcourt.
He's doing it on both sides. He's being gritty on
Paul
defense.
was actually talking about that from Game 4. Just big plays that this guy made.
So he was clutch
plays
for them. And of course, I mean, you gotta give credit to James. I told you, James, one of these games is gonna give you a 30 ball. And I think it's back-to-back games where he played well. He had 30 this game. I think last game he had 24. So like, he's doing his job.
Got to the line 14 times.
Got to the line.
That's huge.
Was aggressive. Evan Mobley stepped up. Like, he made some big shots down the stretch. 3-ball, playing some good defense at the rim. Like, those bigs for some reason, can't get any shots over him or finish over him. So Cleveland did a hell of a job on the road in Game 5. On the flip side of it, Detroit smoked this game.
Yeah, they're going to be thinking about this game all summer when they lose this series.
Cade showed up. Now, he did have some turnovers. I don't know how, but he had some ones that were bad. He had six turnovers again, but God damn. The bigs, and my biggest, Tobias had an off night, but he was aggressive. I like that he's aggressive. Dennis Jenkins showed up like he's playing. He played Kevin Huerter 3. No, Duncan Robinson hurt you. Played Kevin Huerter 3 minutes. I don't know what that's about. Karras had a great game the game before. This one, he played him some minutes. He'll give you some defense, but he's not going to have back-to-back games like that. I don't know why you don't insert Paul Reed sooner.
Bro.
Javonte Green as well. Like, these guys are just fearless. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the same 2 guys. Javonte Green didn't play at all. That got you back in the game, in the series against Orlando, Game 6. That third quarter where y'all were getting smacked by 24, they helped bring y'all back. You waited to the fourth quarter to play Paul Reed.
Bro.
And luckily, he is a pro and still young and start the engine right away.
Bro, it's not even that they waited till the fourth quarter to play Paul Reed. And we talked about Paul Reed needing to get ticked.
Yeah.
He didn't play at all till the fourth quarter. He never left the game again.
Yes, the whole fourth and
That's
then overtime.
insane.
Played 17
he
straight
played
minutes.
17 minutes, and it was the 17 last minutes of the game, which tells you, like, this guy should be on the court.
Yeah.
He's proving it. And when you watch him, like, he's a threat to score every time he's out there.
Exactly. And if Karras ain't giving it to you, pause. If Karras not giving you what you need, you got to go Javonte.
Which one is it? If he ain't giving it to you, or
either
give
way,
you
it's a
what you need.
What you need.
Or give you what you need or giving it to you. Which one you want it to be?
If he's not scoring the way you expect him to score in game 5 like you did in Game 4, you got to go with the other end, Javonte Green. Because if you're not going to play Kevin Huerter because you think he can't shoot it that great and not defensively,
Kevin Huerter
like, you
got
picked him up
in.
during the trade deadline for no reason.
Paul, Kevin Huerter got in 2 possessions in. He fucked up a switch with Dennis Jenkins. Like, the most basic switch is guard-to-guard action. We've been switching it all
he's not
series. We've
ready.
been switching it all playoffs. He fucked up the switch, gave up a wide open
He's just
streak.
not ready.
It's like, bruh.
That's just.
It's round 2, bro.
He
It's
hasn't
game
played
5. We
in
need this
11 games. He haven't played them in the first 7 games and then the last 4. So he hasn't played in 11
Everybody
games.
knows how to execute a switch,
for
though.
sure, bro. But think about, like, you dead cold. You like, shit,
Nah,
I ain't about
everybody
being
don't,
called.
bro. Everybody don't, though.
Everybody,
I'm telling
he
you.
probably do.
Everybody doesn't know how to execute a
They
switch.
do,
you're saying.
but the thing about
Everybody
you in a
doesn't.
moment, you like, what the fuck? I'm being called right now? Nigga, I'm playing 11 straight games and 2.5 quarters.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking I'm cool. I'm surprised he got on the uniform.
Yeah.
Like, he might have his street clothes under his shit. Like, I ain't going in, I'm
Some
cool.
people just fail to, like, understand instructions in the heat of the moment.
Bro.
I'll tell you, as early as today, we started a pickup game. Swear to God, I can't make this up. Hey, y'all, we switching everything. We switching everything. All 5 of us. They throw it in. My man set the pick. He rides him over the top. I switch out. He rolls for a
First
layup.
play of the game.
First goddamn play of the game. I I was like, dog, I said we switching everything. So
like,
that go
oh,
under the
shit.
pick so you can switch.
Yeah.
When it happens,
It just happens like that.
In the real moment.
It happened today, I swear to you.
God.
I
Bro,
swear.
habits, you just, in the moment,
Well,
you're just going to fuck it up.
JB disagree with you guys.
For sure. And
He
something's ass
fucked
right
that
up.
up and he ain't put him back the rest of the game, bro.
Man, I'm
Mind
telling
you,
you,
why
it's
are
the
you
little
putting him in the
things.
game at all? It should be Javante Green. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a guy that actually you've thrown in the playoffs before.
I mean, they're trying to goose offense, it feels like. When they're struggling, they're searching
Even
for
then,
offense.
Javante Green is having a career year from three. He's shooting like 37, 38% from three. And not saying he's gonna generate offense, but he at least is gonna defensively be gritty in offense. He can count on him to knock down a shot this year. You can count on him.
Jalen Duren continues. I mean, I think at this point,
He just
it's like a
costs
mental
himself
thing.
money, man. It's definitely.
I think his confidence is shot.
absolutely a mental thing, bro.
It's not an ability thing.
Because what he does is not. It's not a bit like he just rebounds, block. Like it's not an ability.
He's playing very hesitantly.
He has the stature to do those things without in his sleep. It's not like he needs skill to do those things. He just has to play hard, to roll, to dunk, to catch the ball. It's all mental, bro. Like it has nothing to do with his skill. He has all the skill to do those things.
Paul, so I was on Instagram. I was looking at my man KOC's account. His account popped up, and him and Haberstroh gave a stat that basically there's like, I don't know, 24 guys who have scored one second chance point in the second round of the playoffs,
Okay.
and Jalen Duren isn't one of them. He doesn't have a single second chance point.
Like offense rebound.
Yeah,
layup.
nothing. Not offensive rebound, got fouled.
Just in the
And
the
made a
duration of the
free
whole
throw.
player or the second round?
Second round.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
one.
So in 5 games.
5 games.
Okay.
He hasn't got a rebound, and this is not some incredible physical
And that's not even
rebound.
like even a free throw.
Free throw. He's nothing in 5 games. He's been doing that all year. How do you what do you do for a guy like that in order to get him going? He's obviously can do this.
You gotta sit him, bro.
Man, truthfully, I can't really speak on what Jalen Duren is going through. He could be going through something. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can think of, because he is an effort player. He is a in the trenches guy. So I expect him to get the tough rebounds offensively and defensively, the grit points. And when I look up and he got 5 rebounds here, 2 rebounds there, it's like, man, he was an all-star. He could possibly make an all-NBA team. So when I look at this, I try to put my finger on it, and I'm like, man, he must be dealing with something like off the court. Because that can affect people. And if he's not dealing with anything off the court, that's the only thing I can give for not giving me the effort out there that he needs to be giving me.
Yeah, I mean, what comes to mind is when I was in Philly and Ben had that layup.
Damn,
and
you was in
Philly.
You
And
did Forrest
when-
Gump, bro.
And when it happened in real time, I was like, something's got to be going wrong at home. Like something.
To not just go up and dunk it on Trae
I was
Young.
concerned for like something bad.
Were you on the court or were you watching it from the bench?
I was hurt. I had hurt, so
Oh,
I had a
shit.
calf strain. So I
Got
didn't
you.
get like game 3. I think I strained my calf, so I wasn't able to finish the series.
Wow.
We was up 2-1. Ferg had a good game
This
too.
was the second round of the playoffs?
Second round, and we were up 2-1. And both the 2 games that I was out, we lost games 4 because it's 2-1. Games 4 and 5, we're up 18 and 26. We lost both those games. Mind you, they're fouling Ben to go to the free throw line. He didn't want to go to the free throw line. When he went up and passed that bitch to Matisse, I was really concerned for his, something was going on with his family. But
Like somebody had kidnapped them or somebody was sick?
either or.
Damn.
Somebody being held
That's
hostage.
extreme.
Somebody being held hostage to this man is
Damn.
So
something's-
even you as a teammate, it felt because as an
in
audience
real
member,
time,
it felt insane.
everybody was like, I was like, what the fuck is going, in real time. So if that's going on, I hope there's not. I'm praying for him. I hope whatever's happened with Jalen Duren, regardless of the fact,
Something is wrong.
we can't play him. We got to win a playoff game. If you have something going on, you better communicate that. Then we got to sit you, regardless. You're not performing. And the only thing else that came to mind when we were talking about how do you get him to pick the best translator, something that computes to your brain, is the bench. Bobby Knight. Ass sits on bench. Bench tells brain to get in fucking gear and play some fucking basketball.
That's fair.
So
That's
it's like,
fair.
that'll, and maybe he needs this for him for next year. I wasn't able to be playable in the playoffs. I've had situations like that. Shit. In San Antonio, we were up on OKC 2-0. They ran off 2 straight. We go to OK. We come back home. Pop was like, yo, I don't know if I could play. Like, we had to start Manu. I went from starting to playing 5 minutes and not playing at all. After that summer, bro, I was like, nah, I'm not ever letting that shit happen again.
So what do we think happens in game? Actually, matter of fact,
He gets a quarter.
okay, he gets a quarter to prove it.
He gets a quarter.
I mean, it's do or die at this point.
It's all predicated on his work ethic, because I mean he's shooting the ball like 60% from the field. They're just not giving it to him.
Yeah, they've
But,
stopped.
all right, so yeah, they don't give you the ball.
He also went and got it though, P. Like
You got to go get it. That's all I'm saying. His game is you got to go get it. You know, if he worried about your shot attempts or not getting because you're all-star and you feel like this, talk to the coach. Talk to K. But if this has been happening for 3 straight games, 4 straight games, like you're not saying anything. You're not like, hey, guys, if you just give me a couple of touches, that'll really get me going. Like, these is conversations that you got to have in the film, in the locker room, when you're doing dummy O, going over the game plan, getting ready for the game. Like, you can't be afraid to step up. You done made it now, Jalen. You're an all-star. You're one of the guys. You're the guy.
Yeah.
So let everybody know.
This has been going on for like 10 games.
No, but he had
His best
3
game-
straight double-doubles right there.
His
Look.
best game is like his normal average is 20 and like 10. He hasn't gotten close to that except for the one game 7. We had 15 and 15.
Yeah.
Outside of
Get
that,
it.
it's been
Yeah, he hasn't come close.
11
to
and
20.
4, 12
He
and
averaged
9.
19 and a half. He has not come close to 19. But for that one game against
The whole
Orlando,
playoffs, he is
Damn.
not. That is not. Like, you
hell
gotta
of a way
sit
to
on the
go
bench,
into a
bro. Like,
contract negotiation. I tell you that much.
I'm okay with it. We wrote it out with him. We gave him a chance. We won the first round. This round, bro, if you ain't bringing it, bro, I gotta go with.
They lose, they go home. So I'm sure JB's looking at it like, but at the same time, I don't know. They got to be looking at it as like this guy's a part of our future, and we don't want to completely destroy his confidence. But I don't know. I'm kind of with
Depends
you,
on
Danny.
the personnel, man. Certain guys will bounce back. Like this is a
Right.
lesson you got.
Learning
And
lesson.
regardless of the fact, that's not my job. My job is to fucking win games. I need to put on the floor who's
You're
going to
not
win me the
wrong about
basketball
that.
game. And you got to learn from that. Are you going to step up and be the all-NBA guy? If not, I can't play you.
People forget how hard it is to play when you finally met with expectation.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying? It's easy.
it's easy when nobody knows the
when
scout report on you.
nobody is coming for you. It's easy when, you're on a losing team getting numbers, but then now you come into the playoffs, you're the number 1 seed. The expectation in Detroit is like, all they've been hearing in that locker room system before the playoffs started, can Detroit win the championship? Now, expectations are put on you. It's tough sometimes for players to deal with that. Playing pressureless basketball is easy. Now, like, when you're the talk of, like, you're supposed to do this, and now when you just kind of, like, shriveling up and you over here like, man, I'm telling you, I've seen it in people's eyes. I done been in the locker room with guys.
Yeah.
You look them in the eye and you just like, damn, he ain't built for this. And I don't know if that's my guy, Jalen Duren, but he going to have to show us something or it's go home time.
Yeah. Last question.
Yeah, who do you guys think is a bigger threat to the Knicks? I think it's the Cavs. I think just because the Cavs just
They have more pieces.
Yeah, it just feels like between, Donovan and Evan and James and Strus and Merrill, you can't leave them open. And
Allen,
it just feels
they
like
got
Allen.
enough
It just
pieces.
feels like they have more.
Detroit don't have enough
Oomph.
pieces. Yeah, they have more pieces.
Whereas
Even then,
with Detroit, I get it. You guys are really good at defense, but the Knicks gonna figure out how to guard y'all, bro.
you say I don't think either one of these teams.
I mean,
have
we
oomph
talk
for the
about
Knicks.
Duren. What about Asar?
Asar, he's another one that is.
He's been a liability out there, and nobody's talking about it. I
He-
know,
he
but
has
he's
been
been
a- during
delivering
the during-
incredible defense.
Yes,
Yeah.
but regular season he wasn't doing a bunch of crazy. Like his numbers during his regular season wasn't.
but you have to impact the game.
Yeah.
Like for the minutes that you play,
When you're
have
not
to.
taking James Harden off the dribble,
He did a good job on Donovan Mitchell.
no, he did a great job. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
and at the end of the
offensively.
game, if they didn't call, did they do the 2-minute report the next day? Because that was a fucking foul at the end of the game.
Yeah, I'm fine with it not
Look
being
at Asar.
called.
What is he giving you last game? Nobody. I mean, yeah, he had a couple blocks. Still, maybe they should have called a foul.
It was all on defense. It wasn't.
Yeah,
none
but
of it
like-
happened on offense.
What
I
effect
promise
is he
you.
putting on the game when I got you out here 40 minutes
Yeah.
with 2 for
shots.
6. Like, come on. That's
2 free throws taken.
7
like,
rebounds,
come
4
on.
steals, 3 blocks.
No, bro.
Yeah.
40 minutes. I need more
Bruh.
than that.
7
James
5
Harden
4.
guarding you?
This is like a Draymond lineup. You know what I'm saying? 7
No,
5
bro.
4 3.
Nah, it's not. It's
No.
not.
Bro, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals,
40
3 blocks.
minutes.
Draymond is like directly involved in the
Yeah.
offense running
They don't put him in that position. Yeah.
because he's not good at that. He's not a distributor. He's not like.
If you're gonna play off you got to be a great screen setter, bro. You got to be a DHO guy to get those guys open. Mind you, Duncan Robinson's not out there, so they don't have that shooter to come
You
up pin
don't
down.
think somebody with his size, strength, athleticism should be
I
able to
can't-
get by James Harden and
No,
like
no, no.
finish
How
over
about
the
let's
top?
but
let's
yeah.
throw the head to him
Like,
on
he
the
should be
break.
able to-
He's such an athlete. If you throw the head him on the break a couple times a game, he can get to the rim off one dribble.
Got to get stops though, Pete. To get out of the break.
Detroit get stops. They get stops. Like,
He's
come
just
on.
not doing
He's the
it.
one that's getting the stops.
That's fair. All right, man. Let's get into our favorite segment of every single show. That's our DraftKings picks of the night.
Man.
Friday night hoops. Detroit basketball
Yeah, if not, they go
versus
home.
the Cavs.
They go
Game
home.
6. Detroit with their backs against the wall. I mean, do we have a line on the game?
We're gonna guess one.
Oh, okay. Forget
I'm gonna
it.
say Cleveland by 6.5. That's what I'm gonna say.
You just think Cleveland should be a heavy.
I'm just saying that's.
I'm
that's
picking
probably
every
my-
Detroit player to go over.
Yeah, I'm thinking-
Everyone.
So Cade
Except for-
Cunningham
No, I'm not
over
picking,
27
Over.
and a half, over 27
Over.
minus 118.
Backs
I think
against
he's
the
gonna,
wall,
he's,
over.
Cade is getting 30.
Cade will get
Cade-
that. I'm not
He's
doing
getting
Jalen Duren, Sir Thompson. I'm not.
You're not touching those.
Nah. Tobias Harris, yes.
What about Donovan Mitchell coming off a cold game, 3-pointers made
Yes.
over under
Yes.
I'm
plus
going
3? That's at a
under.
minus
I'm going
139.
I'm going over.
Under. He's only gonna make 2 threes. Okay.
He's gonna bounce back. He had a bad game.
Duncan Robinson, he was a key missing
Yes.
ingredient.
Yeah.
You know, do we think he comes back and makes over 3-pointers in this game? It's at
Over.
minus 135.
Over.
I'm gonna go under.
Over.
Man. His back spasms. If even he comes back, I think he's gonna be moving like gingerly.
Over.
He must have serious back issues for him to sit out a playoff game.
My favorite one on the board, James Harden, over under 20
Under.
points, minus 102. What do you guys think?
Under.
Under?
It's 20 points.
Under 20 points? You think James gets to 20?
No, I'm gonna say under.
Under.
I'm probably going under too.
Well, who do you think is gonna win that game? First of all, we didn't say who.
I think Cleveland closes
Who you
them
think?
out. I've been
Detroit.
Cleveland.
you got Detroit.
Yeah.
I've been on Cleveland all series.
I got Cleveland, and I think it's gonna be a comfortable win.
I think it's going to be tough, but I think ultimately they'll get the stops.
It'll be tough until
They'll make the shots.
until the fourth quarter. They're gonna if they get a little 10, 12 point lead, they gonna what's the name? He about to get smoked. He about to get cooked,
There still?
cooked in LA. If they get a little lead, I could see Detroit.
You can see it snowballing.
Yeah, I can see it snowballing. So I think it'd be like a 10, 12 point cushion win.
JB said, "Look, man, we faced this in the last round at a 3-1 deficit. Faced it down, responded positively.
They
You
got
know,
lucky
one
somebody
game
got
y'all
hurt.
did get down crazy.
Somebody got
Should have
hurt.
lost Game 6.
They should've.
Whatever, it is what it is.
Historically cold
Yeah,
night by Orlando.
I got Cleveland.
The second round of the playoffs have been electric, and this is actually perfect timing since we teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook.
That's right. Thanks to DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this.
And for new customers, listen up. This is simple.
New DraftKings customers who bet just $5 get $100 in bonus bets instantly, and plus a profit boost every single day of the NBA playoffs.
Hold on. Say that again for the people in the back.
New DraftKings customers who bet just $5 get $100 in bonus bets instantly, and plus a profit boost every single day of the NBA playoffs.
I'm ready. Let's do the damn thing.
Bet player props, points, assists, rebounds, all the stat sheet stuffers you hear discussed on the show. Or bet live as the adjustments happen in real time. So make sure you sign up using promo code NFG.
That's promo code NFG. Don't mess it up.
The crown is yours.
But yeah, let's move on to the Timberwolves versus the Spurs, man. The Spurs, whew, they looked extremely dominant in Game 6,
looked good.
Paul. What do you think happens? In the Game 5, my bad. Do you think they end this out on the road against the veteran, battle-tested, if kind of knocked up, Minnesota Timberwolves.
I mean, defense travels. San Antonio has one of the best defenses with the best defensive player that can keep the Minnesota crowd out of the game. I just think, man, Wemby and this team is dialed in. I mean, I know they're young, and it's crazy because they're young, but they don't show, like, nothing that gives me that they're scared of the moment, nothing that gives me that, like, just they like from the rookie Harper, and we already know Castle, and these guys play with such veteranism. Veteranism. That it's just like it's hard. I haven't seen not one playoff game where I'm like, these guys are rattled or the moment's too big. I just think, man, San Antonio is well coached. They're confident. Wemby is installing confidence in the players every single day, every single game. And I don't see Minnesota. I don't see a game plan to what they can do to like just slow down this machine that I'm seeing in San Antonio.
What do you think, Dan?
I'm with him on all those
Mr.
points. I'm with him on all those points. I think it's gonna be a tight game though. Like I'm done doubting Minnesota. Like I feel like Finch is gonna put together a really good game plan. They're gonna stretch the floor a little bit. They're gonna make it a little bit tough on Wemby to be able to guard out. Like he's gonna have to guard out on the floor more. I can see them going small ball more. This is gonna be like a 3-point game. I think San Antonio gets it. They've had guys step up different nights. Like Keldon had a great game last game. Next game might be Champagny. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna hoop. It's gonna be physical. It's gonna be a fight. I think it's gonna come down to the stretch. We're gonna actually see how well San Antonio is gonna execute down the stretch. And if Fox or Wemby can be the closer, and that's gonna dictate it. But I think they get the win probably by like 2 or 3 points.
Yeah, I struggle because I'm just surprised that I'm not surprised Minnesota hasn't been able to get buckets. That's not crazy surprising considering the Spurs' level of defense that they showed, and of course Wemby being generational. I know we use that word all the time, but it's actually true with him.
And no Dante, he's a big piece missing right now.
Right. And so I'm just surprised the Wolves haven't been able to play better defense themselves. Even when Wemby went out in that game that we watched at COSM, they didn't just choke out the offense of the Spurs without their best offensive player. I'm just surprised by that. And so that's the reason, realistically, when you add that to the fact that I know they're going to have trouble getting into the paint, getting to the free throw line, just getting easy buckets. I know Ant's going to be able to make some step-back threes and, some amazing pull-up two-pointers and mid-rangers and stuff like that. They can't get anything easy at all against this team. And I think, to me, that's going to be the difference. Their inability to stop San Antonio and their inability to get anything easy going on offense. Yeah. So I think the Spurs end up closing them out and getting us to that conference championship round that we've been thirsty for.
Yeah. Well.
Is Wemby the best player left in the playoffs right now?
When he plays like he did in Game 5, yes.
Yeah.
It's when he plays like he did in Game 1, yes, still.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy had 12 blocks. I mean, come on.
So true.
Like,
that was his worst game.
And that was his worst game was like 12, 10, and 11.
Yeah.
12 blocks.
Yeah, he
like,
had 15 rebounds, 12 blocks, 11 points.
It's not even close.
I mean,
that's ridiculous. He's going to impact the game
ain't nobody
no
over the
matter
east side.
what. And there's nobody in the playoffs like that right now. Like when you look at like these other guys who are just scoring guards, they score a bunch of points. If they don't score a bunch of points, then what?
Yeah.
It's not like, it's different when you got like KD, LeBron, and all these guys who can have double-digit assists and double-digit rebounds. But like when you look at the stars that's left, Brunson, if he don't score 30, how does he affect the game? You know what I'm saying? The same thing with, at least K gets you like 10, 11, 12 assists. So like when you got a guy who could have a bad game, but really it's a good game, like, are you taking 10, 10, and 12?
So to you, he's the best player left in the playoffs.
Yes, I do believe
What about
that.
you, Danny? Is
Yeah, I think it's definitely him. There's some people that's close. Like Don't get it twisted. Ant is pretty damn good. Like, he's a two-way player,
In
too.
the
He's just a
playoffs,
guard.
he's really tough.
He can't affect the game defensively the way Wemby can.
Nobody
And
can.
Knicks have been hooping, so I'm not going to say, but Jalen said, like, Cat, Jalen, but, like, they're not affecting the game both sides like that.
Yeah.
We got to give them credit. They also have a collective. Like,
I think the only real competition is him and Shea
yeah, Shea.
at this point.
And even, but Shea, give credit. I mean, I guess you give some credit to the Lakers, but like he didn't have a great series his last series. But he is Shea and Ant probably right there next to Wemby.
Yeah, I'm going to still give it slightly to Shea because he does it. He just more often
Consistent.
consistently doing it. But like I said, man, when Wemby is doing everything that he's capable of, which is making threes, dunking on people, catching lobs, not allowing anybody to shoot near the rim, running the floor. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we talking about here? This guy does everything. Mm-hmm. All right, man. This NBA draft season has officially started. Guys are getting workouts in. We had the draft combine recently. People were complaining about the Banter not making threes. It's silly season. It's draft season. But Vanderbilt prospect, he was asked at one of his interviews if he could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, in human history, who would he have dinner with? He responded, Jesus, MLK, and LeBron. Hell of a threesome, I'll say that. But, I mean, feels like one of those guys that doesn't belong with the other, in multiple ways, but, whatever. But I like the question. If you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, Danny, and then I'll swing it to you, Paul, who do you think it would be?
I mean, people ask this question all the time, and a lot of people pick like the inspiration. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't some family members that I could bring back, who would I be inspired by to ask? It'd have to be somebody like back in time, like how was shit back then? And it probably had to be a musician, like a Michael Jackson or a Prince. When they're growing up, like their superstardom, like how life was. Probably an actor and actress. Some of them might still be alive. Like maybe, I want to say not Samuel L. Maybe
He's
Morgan
still alive.
Freeman. Yeah, they're still alive. So probably one
They
of them
still alive.
So that's the only
Yeah.
alive person that
Yeah,
you would want to talk to.
And then probably a sports person that from back then that probably, I'm trying to think of like the times of like where shit was crazy.
Maybe like a Jackie Robinson or
Yeah,
something?
something like that. Yeah, during that time, see how life
Know
was.
what it's
when-
like for people to throw like banana pills at
Yeah,
you
like
and shit
how
like
was
that.
how was it when you were in Indiana? You know what I'm saying? In those
Yeah.
certain cities or states, probably
Gotcha.
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah. What about you, Paul?
Oh man, I had a chance to think and I just wasn't. All right, if you can have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be? Maybe I'll probably sit there with like Barack Obama,
I was
Okay.
thinking that, too.
Michael Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
and probably like Barack, Mike Jordan. Let's see, the third person. Barack, Mike Jordan, and damn, the
Yeah.
third person.
It's like, man,
Yeah, the 2 people I kind of like that was iconic, and then the third person to be like, damn, musician maybe, I don't know. Probably like Eddie Murphy or something.
that's what I was
One of my
Eddie
favorite-
Murphy was on
One of my favorite actors
Yeah,
ever.
yeah,
on the
Eddie
list.
Murphy.
He had, bro, he was
has-
during
That'd
the
be a
time.
crazy
yeah.
table right
He was
there.
during the time.
Mine, dead or alive,
Mike
definitely.
Tyson.
Nah, definitely Leonardo DiCaprio would be
Yeah.
because he's my favorite actor.
Yeah.
And he would definitely be my alive because, like, I know he just got
Yeah.
stories from early.
He's been doing it for a long time.
Who would my athlete be? Muhammad Ali
There you go.
would be my athlete. And just a historical figure. I mean, MLK, I mean, that goes without saying. Maybe, maybe Malcolm. That would be cool, actually. Malcolm, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I would love to talk to him after he came back from Mecca. Maybe not the Nation of Islam Malcolm. Maybe not the Yaqub Malcolm. But, like, yeah, after he came back from Mecca and renounced the Nation of Islam and had a more humanist approach to his politics, yeah. Malcolm X for sure. Not Bean Pod Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? Harlem.
That's tough
On the
because you
soapbox.
only get 3. It's tough because there's so many other.
So many notable people that
a lot of people.
And there's
like,
people alive that we have a lot to learn from still.
like
you know?
even comedians. You know, like you're like, damn. Back in the day, I wondered how shit was for them. Even actors. We had so many people pass.
Yeah.
During COVID. Who?
Richard Pryor. Wow. Legend.
Like Chadwick Boseman. Like there's a bunch of people we lost during the time. Even, like some people say Nip or Kobe. Like
Right.
I'll sit down with Kobe. You know, there's so many people that we lost that I'll sit down with.
So, speaking of the draft lottery, we never really mentioned it on the show, but the Wizards got the first pick in the draft. First
Congrats,
time since 2000
Washington.
Wall when they took John Wall. 2010, excuse me, when they took John Wall.
16
who happened
years.
to be their representative at the dais.
Wow.
During the draft lottery,
Full
which
circle
is
moment.
dope. Shouts to them for even having John still being part of the franchise. Utah got the number 2 pick, so the 2 tankingest, most disgusting tanking teams were rewarded with the 1 and 2 pick this year. Hopefully that'll be the last time that ever happens. Memphis will pick number 3. Chicago, shouts to them, getting number 4. Good for them. The Clippers got the 5th pick from Indiana because the Indy pick was top 4 protected. So
And
so
Kevin
long-
Pritchard have
and
issued
it-
apology.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't have said sorry.
No, he shouldn't have said.
For what?
Take some
It's-
accountability. I appreciate the accountability because most people are like, fuck it.
It's
I
just
did it.
like
I did
he
it.
did it.
It's like, I
Like
did what I did, but I'm sorry. I took the risk. It's part of the business.
he knew it was 50-50 when he made the trade.
It's a bad risk.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Him,
the Clippers pick with
him
Indiana
losing
guy.
that.
Yeah, for Zubac. Followed by number 6 will be
Brooklyn.
the Brooklyn Nets. Sacramento at 7, Atlanta at 8, Dallas at 10, Dallas at 9, Milwaukee at 10, Golden State at 11, Oklahoma City at 12. That's the Clippers pick from the Paul
Rich
George
get richer.
deal. Miami at 13, and then Charlotte at 14 to round out the lottery. Who do you think has the Who do you think their pick is like the most important to them in terms of shaping what they're about to do?
I feel like I want to say Utah.
Yeah, I think it's Utah too because they're not going to be in a position of draft this high.
They have a
for
lot
long
of
time.
pieces.
They have a lot of proven
But
NBA
at number
players.
2, it's number 2 is always like the top 3 are always set. Like you already know who they're gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
But those 3 people are not what they need. I feel like
You don't think they could use a Darren Peterson like a
they could
shooting
use
guard?
them, but you have Ace, Keontae George over there. Like
Ace is a 3, Keontae's a 1.
more of a 2. You need a point guard. Keontae ain't no point guard.
He's not. He doesn't really pass for real.
So to go at number 2 and you need a
They
point
don't
guard
really I mean,
like an A cuff or somebody like that. You have a Collier, but he's a good backup more so.
Yeah, Peterson in high school did do a lot of
Point guard. So
point guard stuff.
But he's not a
Bill
point-
Self took him off the ball because I think it was just like, bro, you're not gonna be playing like that. We can't have our point guard be a guy that doesn't play at all. It's
And
like very
for
disruptive.
sure. And that is our main offensive. Like you just
It's
and
yeah.
again, he's a guy that doesn't. He stays to himself. He doesn't talk. Like what point guard
Yeah.
doesn't speak or doesn't
Yeah.
talk to? You got to communicate. You got to be able to be a floor general and talk.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't have that as your point guard. Even though he's played some, Keontae George he's a bucket. Like you need somebody that at least distributes, that can play off the ball. So they need, even though A Cuff's a scorer, I think he could
Do
be.
you think they should draft at that position like a?
I think you should find. You could definitely trade.
Just
You could
find
trade. You
a
could
point
trade.
guard.
Yeah, you can find a point guard. That's why I said it's a tough position to draft a point guard at.
You draft the best available player.
Yeah, that's
what
I
what
think.
posi- I don't
That's
care
what I think,
what.
too.
but
For
you
sure.
better start
That's
looking
why
at
they're in a
these
situation where it's
positions.
like they could trade the pick if they wanted to.
No, you draft. If Darren Peterson's number 2, you draft him. I'm not even worried about what's over here. He could be better than all them over there, and then they become a trade piece.
Yeah, that's
Facts.
fine. You can trade
You
them.
know, and they got
Facts.
value. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. If he's number 2, you gotta grab. I can't look at point guard forward. I don't give a damn. Whoever
But
right
you
there.
might as well come up with ace then. You know what I'm saying? Like
we'll
I mean,
see.
what they'll
We
say
gon-
is
we
that,
gonna
like,
put
they're gonna-
y'all
they're
in
gonna
this melting
develop
pot
them.
and see
you
what's
could
up.
actually probably get
Yeah.
number 1. You could come up with ace and the number 2 and try to get number 1 and get AJ.
Danny Ainge's not doing that.
With Utah can't. You think
Danny Ainge doesn't like giving up stuff in trades. He wants to be the one getting the
if
extra
the owner
picks.
says we need AJ DeBanza, we got the kid to go to BYU, you give up that number 2 and ace to Washington. You don't think they're gonna make that happen?
I don't know. Seems like Danny Ainge is pretty empowered over there. I don't think they're gonna go over his head. It'll move like that because it's just not what he's about. It's
sure.
like
Hey,
we take our time. Like we don't like
I done dick it
jump
for you.
over. You know what I'm saying?
we ain't gonna take the risk. We ain't.
Hey, listen, man.
I hear you. All right. Well, moving along. Good. I mean, good spots for all these teams. They're gonna get better. You hope.
Yeah, I look forward to the
Chicago
draft
can't get any
process,
worse.
guys working
Memphis
out. Because,
can't
you
get
know,
any
every
worse.
year you hear guys are rising and falling. I look forward to all of that chatter and discourse and see where guys end up. We'll see.
But
Memphis,
I think your
Chicago
guy
doing
out
it.
of Carolina should be the number
Is that your
2
favorite
pick.
guy?
Caleb,
I think he's the number 2 pick.
but they don't. That's the thing. Utah don't need that spot.
I'm not even worried about that. We're going to get him in practice. Playing against
Laurie and JJ.
Yeah. I want him playing against them every day, getting better. Yeah. Because if I got to pay them a salary I don't want to pay them, they trade bait. Now I got this young potential guy with potential who could become a damn near, he got all-star potential. But let's get him in practice with them, getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like,
Y'all ain't going to the playoffs next year.
Shit, Utah can.
they might. I think they have the potential
I think they
to.
can outbeat Portland and Phoenix the way it's constructed.
Yeah, I think
they have
so.
a lot of pieces over there, bro.
I think they could be better than those guys.
They developing over there.
But here's the thing, though, to Paul's point. It's not as if, you have a guy. They don't have anybody on their team right now. While I agree with Paul about drafting for talent. Like, there's no Luka or
Yeah, that's what I'm
Giannis
saying.
or where
We
you
don't
just
see-
you be wasting the pick to draft at their
Yeah,
position.
exactly.
I'm with you.
You
but they
understand what I'm
have,
saying?
they have so many
like we
bigs
love
there.
Laurie Marketing, we love JJ, we love Walker Kessler.
Yeah, but
And
But,
Nurkic.
like,
You have 4
We love
bigs.
Nurkic, but like these guys are not like guys that are immovable
yeah,
at their
right,
position.
exactly.
you.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm with
And
you.
you got a guy who probably got more upside than all of them.
So I actually like understand what Paul is saying. Just if you believe in your coaching and your ability to develop talent, and if you think this guy has,
Then
7-time
then you need
All-Star
to move
potential,
some of those guys right away. This is why I wait. Because they have 4 bigs that are like,
Well, we're gonna get a 5th one because this kid right here,
Established.
he could be better than all of them.
move 3 of them. You got to move 2 of those bigs at least.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
got
especially
value.
Walker
rookies.
Kessler and Nurkic got to go then.
Maybe potentially.
You
I mean,
gonna
but he
keep
might.
5 bigs on your roster like that? Just taking up. So you could
I
have
just
guard.
want,
You could have
I just
guard
want
depth with
talent.
that.
Right, we're not in the playoffs. I just want talent in the room right now. We evaluating this, Dan. This is how this works. They throw
P,
all the
could be in
talent in one
playoffs.
room.
They could be in the playoffs.
We
next year.
the number 2 pick.
But I'm saying, even if they make the
year away.
playoffs, he could be a rookie that gets ticked.
Yeah.
I'm with you, but why waste
What are we seeing
those
going
other
on?
spots for not having other depth? You understand what I'm saying? You could have more guard depth instead of having 5 bigs.
Well, I think what
He'll
it's
play.
saying is like,
He'll play.
You should play. You should get rid of the other guys that you think aren't going to play, like Nurkic.
well, we got a year.
and
We
I
got
mean,
some
I'm
next
sure
year, the
they'll
following
be able if there's a roster glut and guys and teams feel like they could use a Nurkic or somebody like that. I'm sure they'd be willing to open to the discussion. To me, it's just like if you really think a kid is the best guy in the draft,
Yeah, go get him.
and you think he could
I don't
make
disagree with
7
that.
All-Star teams, you should draft the guy.
I'm with you.
And
I
then figure
don't
out the
disagree.
rest later.
You're right. Get him in the
You know what
room
I'm
and we'll
saying?
figure it out.
I'm with you on that. Don't disagree. And I like Caleb. Caleb is got a lot of tools you can't teach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that in the room.
And honestly, shit, I don't see why, like, Washington could be a fucking. Why not Washington?
It seems like the Bance is the
You know
consensus
AD
number
That's
one.
has a lot of more things you can't teach too.
It seems like he's the consensus. That's what the chatter is. That it's happening.
Before Peterson had all the sitting things,
he was the
Peterson.
consensus.
He was the guy.
Yeah.
And then now they're showing AJ not be able to shoot the ball from 3.
Right. I saw those highlights.
And you know AD is there. He might not be there half the year. You got Sar. If this guy's the best prospect, why isn't he number 1?
I didn't say he was the best prospect. I think he's the second best prospect.
You think the
Okay.
Bance is the best?
Yeah, I think the Bance is the best.
Okay.
Yeah, people like his size, his athleticism. He's got a lot of skills. He plays hard. Some people said he had bad shot selection at BYU. I'm like,
BYU.
he plays
He's
on
more
BYU.
ahead of Caleb right now, but I'm looking at what Caleb can be.
Can turn.
Like
into.
he's some years away where I think the Bance is ready to go.
Looking forward to the process, like I said.
Yeah.
Man,
probably a step ahead. He's probably a year or two ahead of Caleb.
I wanted to get into this because you guys both played for Doc Rivers at different points in his career. He's had a very long, illustrious NBA career. He's going to the Hall of Fame if he's not in the Hall of Fame already as a coach. But Miles Turner was recently on Stewie's podcast, and the question of being fined. I guess you guys could tell me on certain NBA teams, bad behaviors get fined that aren't fined by the team.
Yes. It's by
And
the
the
team, by the
topic
coach. They'll give
came
you
up.
a warning
the coach.
and a pink slip. Usually late, or if you're doing it like.
Okay,
usually
these are things that happen. Now let's hear what Miles Turner had to say about the fining system in Milwaukee.
We get fined for all types of stuff now. You guys get fined a lot?
It depends on the coach. So Doc Rivers, he didn't find anybody. Guys were late all the time. Guys were, showing up to film whenever they wanted to show up. Guys were missing meetings. Like, it was one of the craziest things I personally ever experienced. We literally, if the plane took off at 2 o'clock, we weren't leaving until 4:30. I'm being so serious, bro. It was crazy, dog. Guys were an hour late to the plane. It got to the point where I knew not to show up until like an hour after they said the plane was taking off. It was crazy.
So who's the teammate that's most likely to be late? Well, all of yours, obviously, because nobody gets fined.
Giannis is going to show up whenever he wants, really,
Giannis.
I think that
Niggas
it's
late
kind
all
of
the
just came with the territory at that. And once I kind of saw what was going down, I was like, hey, man, more power to you. They ain't going to find you. Do what you do.
Right.
Except when we were going to Dallas. That's when I was like, all right, come on.
Right now, we're getting fined for missed free throw box outs.
And honestly, that's a good one. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually not mad at that at all.
Well, we're a little bit mad about it. Because it's like, all right.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Getting fined for like in-game play.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild to me.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy.
But did you experience the fine stuff for sort of team behavior stuff from the team?
Man, I can't really remember people getting fined, truthfully.
Got you.
Not from the team. I can't really think of. I mean, you didn't have fights. You didn't have guys be late to stuff. But, like, I don't think, when a person get fined, it ain't like the coach announcing it in the locker room. Like, all right,
okay,
I
got
want
you.
If you fine, you might have a slip on your
Copy.
chair, so it wasn't like a big announcement. So I don't know who got fined or what.
But you wasn't a guy that was
I
showing
wasn't.
up late and breaking team
No.
rules and stuff like that.
No.
So you
Have I been late to a plane?
did plane.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a call though.
Yeah.
Like I
It's old school. Old school time was different. I feel like.
Did you guys have a fining system in Sacramento?
I feel like fining is for like.
Sacramento, San Antonio.
I feel like fining is for like the young guys. Most San Antonio, that shit was not happening for anybody.
Oh, the
If
like
anything
those
was,
behaviors he was
yeah,
describing.
that's not happening. If somebody's late, it might be 10, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually on time because you're supposed to be like 15 minutes there beforehand.
Got you.
Again, nobody's being that
The
late.
plane would never wait 2 hours for a player in San
Absolutely
Antonio.
not. And you're not in San Antonio as a player if you're 2 hours late to anything. Shitting me? You'd be on the first thing smoking home. Only time I remember said fines, I feel like it's for the young guys. It's like to set the standard for like rookies and shit like that.
I don't think you should leave a player though. Like if you're late.
Nah.
I mean, I think
If something
you just,
happens, you
like,
talk.
Man, like,
Yeah,
what are you
shouldn't
doing?
leave.
Because,
Well, you
like,
should never
'Cause
be
how the
2
fuck is he
hours
getting
late
to
though.
the next city.
You should never be that late though. It's not that far. Like you're in the city, everything's like, it might be some traffic, 20, 30 minutes.
Isn't there a
Hour
car
and a
that's
half,
taking
2 hours.
you there?
You can drive from the facility. Everybody leaves the facility, goes.
Washington's airport is far. That's probably the farthest.
Again, all the time I remember Mike Brown threatening to fine. I got a pink slip for like a warning or some shit. He's like, you late again, I'm gonna fine your ass. I was
This
like,
is in Cleveland.
I was a rookie, so like, I feel like it's for a rookie guy, like to let you know,
Yeah, like,
don't fuck
this is
around.
serious
This
business.
is serious business. When you're an established, they ain't. Again, the Cleveland also was the time where probably most of the late shit happened. I had Delonte, you know what I'm saying? We had Shaq, we had some guys there that were super veterans and that just. But even still, it wasn't like an hour and a half. Maybe Delonte made his weight one time pretty
So
wild.
he called out Giannis specifically.
And
by
he called out
name,
Doc. He threw out Doc.
And he just said
so
Doc.
even with Doc, we never went through
Doc
it.
is gone, so it makes sense. Giannis seems to be on his way out. Makes a little bit of sense. What do you make of that? Him just calling out Giannis that way.
I think it's kind of wild both. Your coach just left. It's like, oh, the shit Doc was running, I ain't never experienced no shit like that in my life.
Damn.
And it's like, damn. Like I had Doc, but Doc, he didn't. I'm gonna say like nobody got fined, but that type of shit wasn't happening.
Okay, so people weren't egregiously late.
No, Joel might be late like 15, 20 minutes. Like I'm saying, like
Nothing crazy.
No, nothing crazy. Maybe 30 minutes. Maybe once throughout the season it might be like a 35, 40 minute like. But an hour and a half, 2 hours, like, nah, that shit wasn't happening.
How do
Even
you
for
feel
practice.
about the guy getting calling out, just saying like, I think he's saying there should be a standard,
For sure.
but him just by name,
it's because
is
it's like
interesting.
I think the other places he's been, it's like the way to keep everybody else in line, you have to make sure your leader is at least somewhat trying to abide by the rules.
And it didn't seem
If he's like saying
Giannis was
fuck
doing
your
that.
rules or whatever, it's like, all right, well everybody can. Well, if you don't
Yeah.
find him, but that's not life.
Yeah, not
It's not
surprised
the
they had a
real world.
difficult season last year.
Yeah, obviously they weren't all on the same page. Clearly now. That's crazy.
Speaking of the Bucks coaching, they got a new coach, Taylor Jenkins.
Yeah.
He was a Bucks assistant under Mike Budenholzer, so he's back in the Bucks family. Went 250 and 214 as the winningest coach in Memphis Grizzlies history, and made 3 playoff appearances across 6 seasons with the franchise, who was in a rebuild when he got there, before being fired March of 2025. That's March of last year. Rumors are still circulating that Giannis will be traded this summer, with the Miami Heat, Golden State Warriors, Brooklyn Nets, and Oklahoma City Thunder being rumored to be front runners to make it happen. What does the Bucks' future look like under Taylor Jenkins?
I think he's a great coach. I had Taylor for a very short stint. I wish I got a chance to play for him, a little bit longer, because he is very clear with his communication. There ain't no wondering, oh, am I gonna play today or who's? It's like, oh, they ran a very strict system in Memphis. Like everybody knew where everybody was at. You're on the table at 4:52. This guy's in the weight room at 4:56. Like he's in the practice court, so you can see the schedule and know where everybody's at all times. And in the game, so and so starting. You next 5 be ready, and if something happens, you two be like you tell your rotation. And even when I was about mid second quarter, I'm thinking about 30. Went like be ready. Maybe mind you, I was coming off an injury, so he was letting me know.
Got you.
But clear cut communication, where other places you have no fucking idea what's going on. Am I gonna play today? Am I not?
So you're a fan of the hire.
Yeah, and I think he's great he's shown and proved with a rebuild he can. And
do
if they
some
can let go of Giannis, this is a rebuild situation. I think he's a good guy for the job. Like he's the right guy for that job.
Paul, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you're asking the guy to do basically what he did in Memphis, to come in here. They're in the middle of turmoil. You lose your coach, your superstar, the best player to ever play for your franchise is once out.
Yeah.
And he's looking at the long run here. What does the long run look like? And, when you hire new coaches, you have reason to be optimistic.
Yeah.
But this
Breath of fresh air.
Yeah, breath of fresh air. But this situation looks tough. And, if things don't change, he has a 3-year window probably, I'm going to guess, regardless of whatever his contract says, that if things don't turn around, they're going to be looking for a new coach. I just don't see a solid foundation right now if Giannis leaves. Like I don't see a clear future.
Yeah, it's an uphill battle.
If Giannis leaves, and unless they can get into the lottery this year, which nobody's trading their lottery picks this year, I doubt it. So it looks dim in Milwaukee right now.
Is there a way they can do a sign and trade with Giannis and get something back in return?
I mean, Giannis isn't a free agent this year. He's not a free
oh yeah,
agent
so they're gonna
till
trade for
next
pieces.
year.
They're gonna
Yeah, he got one more year.
Yeah, he has a year left on his deal. He can opt out in 27. But I think they're going to prioritize basically picks and young guys.
Yeah, and there's a bunch
so
of
it's
value
going to
for him.
be a bunch of young dudes on the roster. And he did create a foundation
Are those all free agents with the circles?
It's gonna be a youth movement next year. The roster's not gonna look like this by the time the summer's over.
Yeah, it's gonna be very different.
There's gonna be a bunch of new guys in, and so I think he did a fantastic job of turning the Grizzlies from a team that was trying to find himself to a team that got the second rounds of the playoffs and stuff. They established an incredible defensive identity. Like I said, back when it was, Steven Adams and Brandon Clark and all of these, the big men, and Jaren Jackson turned into all defensive player under his tutelage. Like, I think he did a great job of turning them into just talent to an actual team. with a purpose. And so, yeah, man, I think he could do a decent job depending on what kind of players they end up bringing into the fold.
For sure.
Lisa Leslie, the Hall of Famer, will join some of the most accomplished athletes in the history of the sport as she will be memorialized with a statue outside of Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles.
Big.
That's dope.
The two-time WNBA champion, three-time MVP, and four-time Olympic gold medalist, so accomplished, man, will be honored with a ceremony on September 20th in the Star Plaza outside the home of the Sparks and Lakers. Leslie will join Kobe Bryant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Irvin Magic Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Wayne Gretzky, Pat Riley, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, Chick Hearn, Jerry West, Luke Robitaille, Bob Miller, Elgin Baylor, Dustin Brown, and Gigi Bryant as sports figures with statues at the arena. Just obviously a crazy name. Paul, I know you know Lisa Leslie, man.
Yeah,
what does this mean to you?
I mean, this is like a long time coming.
Yeah.
I mean, you talking about.
It should have been sooner. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on. Like, Lisa is one of the greatest women basketball players we've ever seen. I'm talking about from all the way through. She's set the standard from USC, from even Morningside High School. I had a chance to see her growing up in Inglewood at Morningside High because there was a lot of buzz around the city. It's like, this girl, she's scoring 100. You know, it's just like she's dominating the girls' game. And people would go show out to Lisa Leslie games when she was in high school. And, like, I just think this is a long time coming. She was a pioneer of the start of the WNBA. You know, she was there for his first inaugural seasons when they started out, I believe, maybe like 99 or 2000, around then when the WNBA started. Something around there.
97.
97. Yeah, 97. She
First ever pick in the WNBA.
She was the face of the league, bro.
Yeah, so.
She was a WNBA.
You know, shout out to my sis, Lisa, well-deserved. Man, they need to put a Lisa Leslie Drive in Inglewood Street.
Facts.
They need to put another statue, you know, probably in front of the high school for her. So,
Facts.
but I'm glad they finally recognized, you know, I always tell her that I'm the second or third best player out of Inglewood, but she's number one.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's dope. That's dope. Nah, I just said, I remember being a kid, she was like the face of women's basketball. She was like the first woman I see ever dunk a ball, like in the game.
Facts.
She was also in TV shows, Martin and shit. Like, she was doing big time shit back in the day. And just said, this is a long time coming. She definitely deserves this, and it should have been up there a while ago. But yeah, she's one of the greats, man. And when you think of WNBA and like the people that started it, she's a pioneer.
Yeah, she's been just an excellent ambassador for the game.
There you go.
Just, you know, worldwide. Like, she's recognized somebody that is associated with both men's and women's basketball, to be honest. And so, you know, obviously her accomplishments kind of speak for themselves, man. She's one of the greatest
3-time MVP,
that's ever done it. So shouts to Lisa Leslie, man. Well-deserved. Congrats on that.
Yeah.
All right,
There
folks.
was a question under there, though.
What was the
last
question?
Who's the next statue?
Oh, will LeBron be next? I don't think so.
Who do you think will be next? He'll get a statue. You don't think he'll get a statue?
I don't think so. I don't think Mark Walter don't owe him a statue.
Bro, he's going to get a statue in every place he's played.
In the Lakers?
Why not?
Cleveland and Miami?
He was here for like 7 years.
For sure.
He's here for 8 years. Might be a 9th year.
He's not going to get it.
Bro, he broke all of Kareem Abdul's records and shit. Like,
Nah, bro.
I think he'll get a statue.
he's going to get a statue in Miami,
so, guys.
Cleveland. If he don't, y'all are fucking
In
bugging.
Los Angeles?
Any team he's played for, if you don't give that man a statue.
Yeah, Miami, Cleveland.
Did he play for the Lakers?
Locked in.
So then, yes, every team he's played for, if you don't give him a statue, you are fucking bugging.
Look at the list of NBA players that they put up there. He's
And outside of LA, it's Kobe, Shaq,
won 5 chips
Kareem,
with them. Magic won 5 chips with them. Shaq won 3 chips with them.
Jerry
Kareem
won one.
Oh, well, I guess Jerry. But Jerry was a lifelong Laker.
Bro, he did 7, 8 years
like,
here. He's
did
also
about
like
the same.
10 NBA finals with these guys.
LeBron
Like,
owns every record in the fucking league.
yeah, but he didn't do that as a Laker, though.
He broke the records as a
He
Laker.
was already past his peak when he got to LA. All of his biggest years in the NBA were before he even got to LA.
He broke a lot of his records as a
No
Laker.
MVPs there. No,
He got
like,
a championship here.
Yeah.
I think he'll get
He
one.
broke all the records.
I don't think.
I think you're
going to.
disrespecting him if you don't.
I'm
give
not
him,
saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm
you
just
just don't
saying
think they will give him
I don't
one.
think the Lakers are gonna do it.
I think they're bugging if they don't.
I feel you.
It's disrespectful if you don't give that. That man deserves a statue everywhere
He's
he's
definitely
walked.
one of the greatest
I
Lakers of all
promise
time.
you,
I
one
don't
of the
see how
best
it's even
fucking,
arguable.
like celebrities of all time. Everywhere he's
You
stepped his
figure,
foot and made a home.
he's made 8 All-Star teams as a Laker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's crazy. As a Laker, he's been
done a
there
lot
8
of shit,
times.
bro.
Yeah, no, look, he's very accomplished. You know, I'm reading McMenamin pieces where he feels a way about Jeannie and Pelinka and Nate, blah, blah. They'll be gone. I'm just saying, new ownership. Mark Walter's going to be the one that commissions that statue.
sure.
And you wonder if the people who are in charge of the Lakers going forward will give a shit enough
But this
to
is
do
the
it.
He's gonna be around LA forever, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna be in LA.
here. It's
You
his
want
home.
your like alumni coming to the games.
Yeah.
Like you don't want LeBron coming to a game.
You want to be like the
Sad.
Knicks, where Oak Knicks not allowed in the building.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
bro, I agree with you. We don't know what these guys. We don't know. They don't have a track record, right? Like, so we don't know what they're gonna do.
If he doesn't get it now, he'll get it eventually. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, if you
Okay.
cannot have LeBron around LA and coming to the games, and this man not be recognized. His jersey should be in the Raptors. His face should be on front. There should be a statue there.
We retiring at 23, y'all. All right, folks. That's our show for today. Make sure you subscribe to the No Files Given YouTube page. Like this video. Hit the notification bell. If you're listening to this on audio, make sure you give us a 5-star rating. Leave us a review. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out, y'all.
This has been a Playmaker production.